Hey guys, it's Jen here from Nails by Jen. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be the July mixing video, you guys. I forgot to do the mixing video for July. I'm trying to do one every month till the end of the year, and I got so busy with all of my other videos that I completely forgot. So the July and the August one will both be up sometime in August. I'm going to film the August one today as well. And I also wanted to ask you guys what you think about my new backdrop. So I recently made these little candle holders with Dollar Tree and Dollarama items. I made the sign myself. I just bought the frame at Winners. These vases are both from Dollar Tree or Dollarama. I can't remember which one. So I'm kind of tossing around the idea of keeping the exact same background for every video. So it would be this background for every video. I might switch it up a little bit when it comes to seasonal videos, like fall, I might add like some little pumpkins within there, or Christmas, I might add some Christmas elements, etc., etc. But all in all, I'm kind of thinking of keeping it the same. Or if you guys have been watching my videos, you know that in the past, I generally will try to match whatever the theme of the video is. So today I am wearing pink, so I would have normally done like really bright neon pink or neon colors because I'm actually mixing a bunch of neon colors today. So let me know in the comment section below if you aesthetically or otherwise prefer to have my video backgrounds matching the video and matching kind of my outfits, or if you like the idea of having something very similar and just if you like this and adding a little touch of elements here and there for seasonal items. Let me know in the comment section below. So without further ado, let's get into this video. I've got the neon colors that I'm going to be mixing for you guys. So if this is something you're interested in, stick around, keep watching. As always, don't forget to click that like and subscribe for me. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below, and let's get started. Guys, so as I mentioned in the intro, I'm going to be mixing my neon gel polishes from Madam Glam for you guys. So I'm going to quickly tell you guys the names of these because I usually like to show you, but I just am going to go through it super quickly because otherwise it would take too long, because I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 of them. So this one is Pajama Party. This one is Bahama Mama. This one is Baby's Nest. OMG Pink. Bright Barbie Pink. Florist, Because I Said So, Hear Me Roar, The Rule Maker, Boat Trip, Freshwater, On My Way, Neon Sun, Neon Lime Green, and Highlighter Green, or Green Highlighter. I also have another video where I showcased all of the neon gel polishes that I purchased for this summer, so I will link that below for you guys as well, and you can check out all of the beautiful colors that I bought. I didn't go back and reference that video to see which ones I had purchased, but I basically just went through my shelf and pulled out all of the neon ones, and I'm going to mix them for you. So let's get into the mixing, and of course, as always, I'm going to do a design for you guys after I mix the color, like I always do. I come up with some kind of a design using that color in some way, so you'll want to stick around and see what I create with this new color. Guys, so I have my little palette from Glitter Mix Canada and my palette knife that I absolutely love for mixing. This one's from eBay. I see I've still got a little bit of gel polish on there, but that's okay. So as you guys know, I basically just draw a little line of color. I try to not make too much. I have not even had a moment to think about what kind of a design I'm going to do, because I really have no idea what color is going to come out of this palette. Usually I mix like one color palette, so I'll mix like all my purples or all of my blues. Like for June, I mixed all of my blues. So it was kind of, I don't know, a little bit easier, I guess, just to sort of in my mind think of what kind of a design I wanted to do based on the color palette that I knew I was going to be working with. But with this one, I have no idea. You guys, this could turn brown for all I know. I really have no idea what is going to happen when I mix all of these together. I always tell you guys to stop here and make a comment below as to what color you think it's going to be. I can't even guess. I don't even know. I'm gonna say some type of a purple because, oh shoot, how many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I've got another pink here. I'm gonna say some type of a purple because generally, I mean, I'm kind of cheating in a way because generally when you mix a bunch of colors together, they end up kind of turning either like a mauvey color or in that purple tone. And I do have a lot of pinks and the purples are quite dark. And then I also have blues. And as we know, pink and blue make purple. So I feel like it's going to be more on the purple side. But like I said, it could just turn brown for all I know. I have no idea what this is going to create. I have yet to mix like different colors together. Although I think I did it with my Beamy gels once. I mixed all of my leaf gels, which I think for August, I'd have to go and double check, but I'm pretty sure in August, for the August mixing video, I'm going to actually mix all of my neon Beamy leaf gels, which I don't even know how many I have. I don't have that many, so it'll be like a lot less colors to mix, but I think it'll still be fun and interesting. And I don't think that one will turn brown because they're, I don't know, actually. They could turn brown. So yes, make your guesses, guys. I would love to see in the comment section what you guys think this color is going to be. And I know when I mix these, my favorite part is when I take my spatula and I just kind of marble through them. I know this is going to look amazing. And I swear, like if you could put all of these on a nail and marble them, maybe I should try and do that. Ooh, maybe I should, guys, maybe I should try to do that with this color, whatever this color turns out to be. Maybe I should somehow combine it with also marbling every single one of these colors. Ooh, challenge accepted. I think that might be what I'll do. We'll see. We'll see what color this turns out to be first, because if it's like brown, I don't think that's gonna work very well. And FYI, if you guys hear some kind of crazy monster sound in the background, that's just my stomach. You guys know I don't eat on Saturdays. I get up and I just give her all morning and all afternoon. I'm running errands. I'm filming videos. I usually don't eat. Actually, the last few Saturdays, I haven't eaten until 6 o'clock at night. So yeah, it's, my stomach's gonna be a little hungry. Okay, guys, so let's start first with the marbling because, oh, you guys, look at that. If that just ain't so, yeah, I need to try to do this on a nail. Look. I just want to end the video right there, and that's it. Ta-da! Okay, let's mix it and see. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. Okay. Oh my god, is it going to turn brown because of the green? Ugh. Oh god, what is it turning? Oh god, you guys. It's like mauve! What the heck? I swear, you guys, whenever you mix a bunch of colors, they just turn mauve. I swear that's what happens every stinking time. This is like more of it's more on the rosy side. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able, can I incorporate this? Somehow, can I incorporate this with the marbled neon colors? Can I, you guys? Ooh, can I? Because I really want to try to freaking do that. It's kind of like nude-ish. Okay. Yep. My brain is working. I am going to use this color. I'm going to use all of the neon colors. Well, I'm going to try to use all of them as well. And we are going to make this work. Okay, guys, so first things first, I want to ask you guys if you know a link to get some of these just random tips. I bought these probably 10 freaking years ago, you guys, to practice on. And I have gone through the size 0s, the 1s, the 2s, and the 3s. And now I'm on to the size 4s. And you can see how much smaller they are. And I cannot find them anywhere. I know that like you can get après nails and stuff like that, but I'm really not trying to spend a lot of money on them. I know that these were cheap as chips. All of the ones that I'm finding right now are coming in like packages, right? It's like you get every single size. I just want to be able to buy like size 0 or something like that. So if you guys have a link or you know where I can get just some clear tips like this that are cheap. I do like oval, but I mean, if I had to do stiletto or a different shape, square, something like that, that's fine as well. So yeah, if you can let me know below if you guys have a link to cheap ones, let me know. Okay, so I've decided I'm gonna cheat a little this time, you guys. So normally I do not alter the color that's made at all. Like I use that color plus I will alter it and make other colors, but I do utilize that color. In this instance, it's just so dark. I'm gonna add white, so I'm cheating a little bit this time because the design idea I have in my mind is it's just not gonna look good with this. And I really wanna use these neon colors and I wanna do some type of a like tie-dye. So I'm just gonna use some of the Madam Glam white gel paint. And I'm just gonna lighten this color. I don't even need all of that, I don't think. So I can just, yeah, I'm just gonna lighten it up. So I'm a cheater today, you guys. I am a cheater, but I don't care. And I think it'll be worth it. And I think the color just, it will work so much better for what I have in my mind. Oopsies. And actually that color right there, that dusty, ooh, that is actually a really, really nice like dusty rose color. Oh my gosh, do I want to change my mind now? Ooh, I don't know. Oh gosh, you guys. Okay, let me just, because I'm quite certain that the next video that I'm doing, the mixing video for August, I'm quite certain I'm mixing all of the neon beamy gels. So that would be like all of these. And I don't know if it's going to turn purple. So if it doesn't, then I could have done the design that I'm thinking today, right now. I could have done that design with this. But, you know what? I'm going with my design. I'm going with my design plan. I'm just gonna do it. Okay. Because I think it'll look so freaking cool. I think what I'm gonna do is a couple of solid nails. I'm gonna do 3 solid nails with this. And then 2 of the nails I'm going to try to do just like the tie-dye with the neon individual colors. And I know that that's really quite different than what I normally do, because normally I literally just use this and you know, alter the color by adding white. I might darken it, lighten it, and then maybe add a couple of other colors just, but this is like usually the focus. And I feel like the focus is really going to be the neon colors in this one. But you know what, guys? I'm just going to do it. I'm really just going to do it. And it's my challenge anyways. So if I want to change it up, I'm going to change it up. And nobody can tell me my business. Okay, so I'm just cleaning off my liner brush because I'm going to need that. I'm also going to need my little brush that I use for doing my leopard print. And I'm going to need a black gel paint from Madam Glam as well. And, oh, I need a brush to apply the color to the 3 solid nails. So I always love using my Fusion No. 2 ovals for that. So I think what I will do, I will take these 2 off because these are the 2 I'm going to do sort of the tie-dye look, and these 3 are going to have the blushy color underneath. I really hope this works out, you guys. If it doesn't, like, this could look so bad. I don't even know. This may not. Oh, this color might be still too dark. We're just gonna go for it. I feel like I want to change my mind and do something like vintage now. Look at how nice this color is. You guys. Oh, I'm changing my mind. I am changing my mind. Okay, I need to just like, give me a second. I need to like rethink this out because I love how that color looks when I added the white. So I'm changing my mind. Okay, you guys, I don't have time to sit here forever. So I am legit winging this. We are going to work with it as I go. You guys know I wing things all the time. Okay, so I've got those two colors there. I've also grabbed this one here. I think this one is called Boat Trip maybe. No, this is On My Way. So I'm going to use that. I've pulled out Boat Trip also, which is a darker teal, and I'm going to darken that with some black. So I'm going to just put that on my palette. And I'm going to add a little bit of this black gel paint. And I'm just going to darken it slightly. You do not need a lot of the gel paints because they are very, very, very pigmented. So I basically am just trying to create kind of like a dark, dusty, tealy color. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, here we go. Okay. Perfect, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna do two now. I'm just gonna move this to the side here. This color is gorge, you guys. Like, I can't even. And then I'm gonna have clients who are gonna come in and say, you know that dusty pink color that you have, can I have that? And I'm gonna say, girl, no, because I don't have time to mix 15 colors to make it. And I'm not gonna bottle it. Okay, so I've got two of those. Then, okay, I'm gonna use the original color that we mixed, or that I mixed, that darker color. This color reminds me of like my grandma's lipstick. It really does. My grandma used to have, okay, if your grandmothers had, I think it was Avon, you guys. Both my grandmothers had this, my Nona and my grandma. It was like a little box. I think it was like a yellowish color. It was plastic, and inside it had all tiny, like these little tiny, they were probably only like this long, little samples of lipstick. Both of my grandmothers had it, and every time I would go to their houses, I would go in those and I would pull out their lipstick and I would use one of them. Every time. My Nona probably still has hers. I guarantee if I went through her closet or her bathroom cupboard, she still has it because she's a hoarder and she does not throw anything away. Okay, so I'm going to do now, I'm going to do this dark teal color also on these two here. Ooh, yes, yes. This color palette is gorgeous. Okay. So I'm just going to get a layer, 2 layers of all of these on. I'm just going to do 2 layers. And yes, I'm applying it sloppy. And yes, I'm applying it towards the cuticle area because these are tips, people. Sometimes I get comments where people will say, I wish you would only apply color in the same direction or the way that you would if it was on a client. I hear you, sis. I get what you're saying. But honestly, I have so much filming to do, and filming takes so much time that it takes so much longer to do something like that. So I just don't have the time. If you want to see how I work on clients, just watch one of my Watch Me Work videos because I'm actually working on a client. You guys, if this color palette isn't perfect for me, I don't know what is. Okay, I'm going to cure that in the light and then I'm going to get the second coat on. Okay, you guys, I'm absolutely obsessed with this color palette. It's not very summery, it's more fallish, but that's okay. This is what came out of the mix, so that's what we're going to work with. So I am now, let me grab a different brush here. I need a shorter one. Okay, I'm gonna grab this little guy. So someone had actually asked me to show them how I do roses, like just like those swirly roses. So I'm going to do that for you because this is a vintagey type of design. I'm definitely gonna do some roses here. So I'm just gonna grab some white gel paint and put it on the palette here. I'm gonna seal that up. And I've just also plopped out some of that lighter minty Tiffany kind of color, what is it called again, On My Way, onto the palette. So let me grab one of these here. I've just got my little diamond. So what I like to do, I've done it in different ways, but generally what I'll do is I'll dip into the white and then I'll dip into this and I'll just kind of swirl them on the palette or on the tile, if that makes sense. Or I just dip right in to each color and just kind of keep dipping. And then you just basically kind of draw like a swirly, a wiggly kind of pattern. And if you need to go in and get some of the darker color and just kind of blend it through. And basically you just create sort of like your petals. So you don't want to just go in a circle, like round and round and round and round. I mean, you could do that. I just find it looks more realistic if you do more like that. Like, how cute is that, right? So I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna grab some white, grab some of this pink or darker, whatever color you want to call that. And I just kind of dip back and forth and load up my brush. And I'm gonna do another one over here. And I don't make it like super perfect and circular, because a rose is not super perfect and circular. So I'm almost kind of like, you know how when we paint a rose, let me do it on my palette here. When you paint a rose, you kind of start with the inside petals and you do kind of like this, right? You're kind of overlapping them and creating those petals. I'm sort of doing the same pattern, but just with the marbled gel polish, right? So I'm kind of going over here and then over here, and I start on the outside and work my way in. And again, if you look at it and you think, oh, I need some darker pink over here, just grab a little bit of that darker color or the lighter one, whichever, and just kind of drag it through. Like, it looks like a freaking decal, you guys. So stinking cute. Okay, I'm gonna cure that. I just want 2 on there. I'm gonna get that one in the light. And then on this one, I'm actually going to draw some stripes. And like I said, I am legit winging it. As I go to each nail, I am deciding what I'm doing. All I had in my mind was that I was going to do roses, but I don't really know, or didn't really know what, in a way. So I'm going to grab this darker pink color, and I'm just going to draw stripes. I'm going to start in the middle. And another tip that I have for you guys when drawing stripes, okay, I'm going to pull out this really long liner brush that I have. The longer the brush, the easier it is to do stripes. So if you have a long liner brush like so, if you have something like this, right, it is much easier to do a stripe because it basically is so long, it just drags so nicely across the nail. So the longer the brush, the easier it is to draw a stripe. Just like that. Look at how perfect that stripe is. Now I could do it with this one because I've been doing it for so long, but you have to really anchor your finger a lot more. You have to have a way steadier of a hand. So I'm just gonna go in. I kind of forget about this long one, you guys, honestly, because I just have it and I barely use it, but like, look at how much easier it is to draw that beautiful long line. Perfection, perfection. You just want to make sure that like the brush is evenly coated with the gel polish. You see how it's even? There's not like a big blob at the end or anything like that. Like, you know how I get my baubles at the ends that I usually, like I'll use the baubles at the ends for certain things. You don't want like a big bauble at the end. You want it to be evenly coated. So again, just a nice stripe like that. And then I'm gonna see, I'm gonna cure this so that I don't muck it up. Let me get that in the light. And let's go back to work on this one. I'm now going to create some leaves. So I just mixed up some more of that, whatchamacallit color there. What is that called? Teal. And I'm gonna grab a little bit of white and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna kind of grab some of this green and have it sort of marbled. Maybe grab a little more white, a little more green, just see, so you can see on the end of that, it's very tiny, but you can see it's kind of marbled on the end of the brush. And with leaves, I just like to push, pull, and lift. So I push, pull, and lift, and then you can create a little leaf. And if you want to make it wider, you just kind of go back in on the other side, or like that, and then you just pull so it comes to a little point, right? And you can just do a couple, like one off the side here, And then you go back in, get some more of that marbled green. And I'll do a couple up here. Push, pull, lift, push, or drag, I guess you could say. Push, drag, lift. Like that. And I'll do a couple off of this one. I'm gonna make that one a little fatter. I want a nice plump leaf. Cute, so cute. And I might do a couple up here. There, just like that. Like, how cute is that? Okay, I'm gonna get that in the light. And then with this striped one, I wanna go back in and I actually want to see, do I want to, I think I wanna make an even lighter pink. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of that white and I'm just going to mix a small amount of another, like just another lighter shade of it over here. Because I want to draw a lighter stripe, a very thinner, a much thinner one, if I can get it even thinner, I don't know. We're going to try with this brush. I'm just going to turn my palette a little bit so I can drag that brush through that color, and I want very minimal paint on here because I want, yeah, I want this line to be extremely thin. And she works. Yes. I'm going to do another one over here. Ooh, so cute. All right, and then one last one over here. All right, look at that. If that isn't a cute stripe now, I don't know what is. All right, so for this one, that is done. I'm just gonna do the two little roses. That is it. So on this middle one, the darker now, I'm going to do roses again the same way, but I'm going to use this lighter color here. So they'll be a little bit lighter. And I think I'll do, maybe I'll do a cluster of 3. So again, you just want to grab your color and then start kind of wiggling. Oh, I got some teal in there. I don't want that. And I might actually grab some of the darker color too and just kind of incorporate that as well. All right, so there's 3 little roses. I'm going to cure that. And I've got my stripes out, so this is what I've got so far. Very cute. Now on this one, I'm going to do dots. So I'm going to mix, how do I want to do this? I don't know why I pulled this color out. I don't remember what I pulled it out for. But I think I'm going to grab a little bit of the white here. And I'm just going to lighten up this teal color a bit. Maybe I'll grab some of this. Let's see what happens because I already have it out. Yes, good, good. A little bit more. Yep, I'm liking that. Perfect, perfect. You guys just got to play around. That, you know, people have asked me lots, how have I, like, did I take nail art classes, things like that. I honestly don't think I have taken any nail art classes. I have taken classes for shaping and things like that, but nail art classes, I don't think I did. Yeah, I really don't remember taking a nail art class, but basically, I mean, I just play around. I have a lot of clients who are willing to be guinea pigs, and, you know, they're fine if things don't work out, or if things maybe, I don't know, aren't as cute as we thought in our head. They're not like gonna call me in 2 days and tell me I need to fix it. You know, they understand. And to be honest, I have yet to do a set of nails on someone who is a guinea pig and they haven't loved them. I've been very lucky that so far everything that I have been trying on clients over the, you know, course of, I think, 13 years of my career now, I have not done anything that somebody has hated and that they've called me and said, you know what, Jen, I just can't live with these for the next 3 weeks. But yeah, like, you know, if you have a girlfriend who you do her nails, ask her if she's willing to try things. Or, you know, if you're not wanting to try them on clients, just do like this, like get some practice tips and just practice, just play, try things, right? And there's no such thing as failure. Like, I feel like, okay, I'm going to get this in the light. These are cute. I feel like we hear that all the time, right? There's no such thing as failure, but most of us don't really believe that because we definitely feel like we fail sometimes. But I don't know if you guys notice, I'm very good at fixing and figuring things out. If something doesn't look good or something isn't quite working, I can try to figure out a way to make it work or make it look good. So you just have to, like, sometimes just stop for a second. Like today, you know, I was originally going to do all these neon colors, and then as I started mixing this, I was like, wait a minute. Nope, changed my mind. I like this color palette. I want to see if I can work with it, and that's what I did. And so you just got to kind of play around. We all, as nail techs, are creative. I feel like if you weren't creative, you wouldn't be a nail tech. You know, we're all very creative minds. We all love, for the most part, we like crafting and organizing and sparkly things. And so most of us, I know there's a few that don't. Girls who don't like sparkle, guys who don't like sparkle. I don't know what's wrong with you. Just kidding. But yeah, you just got to play around. Practice makes perfect. I've been doing this for 13 years, and I don't think I've posted it yet, but I filmed a little reel where I showed like some of my very first nails that I've ever done. And you guys, like, I thought I was the bomb back then, okay? Like, the bomb. And when I look at some of the shaping and everything like that, it's like, yeesh, Jennifer, what in the actual F was happening then? But that's just how nails were and how I did nails. And nobody complained, and that was how most of us did them back then. But over the years, I've grown, right? Just practicing, keep doing your craft, practice, practice, practice. The more you do, the better you will get. I am not a believer in doing, and this is absolutely just a personal preference. This has nothing to do with any of you guys. I believe that one of the reasons, if not the main reason, that I am as good as I am at doing nails. Now, I'm not perfect. I still have lots of room to grow. But I believe that the reason that I am as good as I am is because I do this every single day. This is what I do, right? This is my main job. I'm not doing this plus lashes, plus eyebrows, plus lip injections, plus pedicures, plus manicures, plus, like, I just do acrylic enhancements with nail art. Now, I totally get that that's not feasible for everyone, and some people might get, you know, bored doing the same thing, and some people, maybe they just don't have enough clientele for that one specific service. So I understand that that may not be feasible for you in the moment, or that just might not be what you like to do. But I am a firm believer that, I don't know, there's like a quote out there, you can be a master of one or a something of none. I can't remember. Basically, if you're doing so many things, I personally, for me, if I'm doing 7 or 8 things, I cannot become a master of all of them. I just can't. For me, I cannot. There are people out there who can. It just ain't me. So if you are wanting to be a really good acrylic nail artist or gel polish, you know, or just nail artist in general, then just really focus on that. Make that be your main focus and you will achieve that goal. I guarantee it. Okay, you guys, so far this is what we got. Super simple, super cute. And I feel like I need to do roses on this one as well. So I'm going to do roses on this one as well, just so that they all kind of are cohesive. Where is that brush of mine? So again, I'm just going to do a couple of roses, and I think what I'll do, so because this one has 2 this way and this one's more 3, I'm going to do 2 this way is what I'm thinking. If that doesn't look like a decal, guys, I don't know what does. Like, seriously, I'm quite impressed with myself today. Oh, I'm thinking I might, okay, you guys, sometimes when I do flowers, oftentimes I like to add dots, and I like to add them in 3s. So I'm actually not going to pull this out of the palette. I've got a really tiny dotting tool, this one here. I think I got this actually at like Dollar Tree or Dollarama, to be honest. It has a very tiny end on it. So I'll use that, or sometimes I will literally just use my brush. But I do find that just the addition of 3 little dots here and there, something like that, and then you can add like individual single dots as well, but I do find just the addition of 3 little dots, I don't know, it just adds something. And then you can add like little individual dots here and there as well. See, to me, like it just levels it up, right? Some people might prefer the more simple without anything. So I'm going to leave that one empty with no dots. And then on this teal one, I'm going to also put dots. Just so you guys can see how they look with and without. And then just add a couple of individual ones. Yes, okay, I'm gonna get that in the lights. All right, guys, so here's what we have, and I am going to do matte because with vintage nails, matte is definitely the way to go. And I think these would look so amazing matte, or they will look so amazing matte. So I'm going to use my favorite matte top coat, which is the 2M Beauty matte top coat that I get at the Pink Chair. I do have a coupon code for the Pink Chair, but several people have told me it's not working. I apologize. I'm not sure why. As far as I know, when I talked to Kelly a while ago, she said that you can only use my coupon code once. I guess that's just the way it's set up. So if you've already used this coupon code, that may be why it's not working. If you have never used it, I am not sure, and I apologize. And I would just maybe suggest reaching out to Kelly and see if she can maybe help you out. So I'm sorry if the coupon code isn't working, but if it does, it can save you a little bit of money over at the Pink Chair. Now, with nails like this polka dot one, for example, It's going to have a little bit of texture, right? Because of those dots, they're going to be bumpy if you only do one coat of top coat. My clients are usually totally fine with it, unless if I have a client who isn't and she goes to touch it and she's like, ooh, I can't handle that, I will do a second coat just to make it really smooth. But I'm going to get that in the light. But generally my clients are fine if it has just a little bit of that bump to it. And you can also do a builder gel first, you know, like a thicker gel first and then your matte top coat just to make it smooth. If I'm being honest, you guys, I have an hour and a half for each of my clients and they know that. So I do the absolute best that I can in an hour and a half. And if I do say so myself, I think I do a pretty freaking good job for an hour and a half. So they know that there may be times where that nail might have a little bit of texture because of the dots, right? And I just maybe don't have time to add that second top coat or the first builder coat, and they're fine with it. It really doesn't bother them. If it is going to be a major issue, I will definitely do it. But most of my clients are just really, really good. They know that I'm doing my absolute best with the time constraint that I have. And my clients don't generally want to be here for more than an hour and a half. Like, I mean, they like me and they like the time here and they love getting their nails done, but they don't want to sit for 2-3 hours. I do have a few girls that come at the end of the day, and we do, you know, long services, sometimes 3 hours, but we're also like really, you know, shooting the SHIT. And okay, so one thing that I noticed that I didn't notice, I'm just noticing it now. A couple of these little dots obviously had bubbles in them. You see the little bubble dots there? So that's not great. I didn't notice it. If I did, I would have popped them before I put them in, but I didn't. So there's a little dot there. So other than that though, okay, Ginger, if you're watching this, Miss Ginger Sparks, please tell me if Madam Glam has a color like this, because I don't have one that is like this. And I freaking love this color, especially for fall. So I'm going to probably send her a DM and ask her also, because it's gorgeous. And I do want to purchase some new colors for fall. I have quite a few fall colors from last year, but I want to purchase a few new ones. So if there's one like that, because I'm not trying to mix 15 colors together to make that for my clients, but they're going to want it, especially when they see this design. All right, you guys, that turned out so stinking cute. All right, guys, so that is it for this mixing video. I do love how these turned out, you guys. I'm glad that I stuck with this color palette and I didn't do the neon thing. I think the neon thing would have turned out, but I'm hoping when I film this next video for August, because I'm doing the August mixing video next, I'm going to film that. I'm hoping that those colors will maybe work and I can use the neon idea that I have in my head so that I can use it. And if not, then I'll just end up having to do some type of a tutorial with all of those neon colors. But I absolutely love how this turned out. These mixing videos are so fun, you guys, because sometimes I really have no idea. I had no idea what it was going to be. I guessed kind of a mauvey color and I was correct, but it turned out to be more on the blushy side. Like, it wasn't as purple as I thought it was going to be, and I love the combination with that dark teal. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share it with someone else, and as always, guys, have an amazing day.